Okay, my beautiful souls, welcome to the channel. My name's Claire Attio. If you're new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button. All helps. It allows other people to see these readings and to get the guidance that they actually need to have a fulfilling and abundant life. So this is for the month of July. What Spirit wants you to know, the energies they want to make you aware of for July 2021. What I want you to do is to intuitively pick from pile 1, 2 or 3, and then we can get started. There will be timestamps in the description below. So my beautiful pile ones, let's have a look, see what we've got. What are the energies that, oh nice, that Spirit want you to be aware of in the month of July? And you start with the Victory card. Okay, brilliant start. These are the energies that they want you to stay in, to be aware of. Let's see what else we've got going on. Take a look and see what obstacles may come in the way. Okay. Give me a card for my empath pile ones. They're flying out. Let's collect that. Okay. Where would you like that one? Okay, lovely. Now for the outcome, please. Now for the outcome, please. A card for the outcome. External world. And the internal world, please. Okay, so Spirit has given you, this is a beautiful reading, but there are some things coming up. Spirit has given you the Victory card, and 2 and 8 makes 11, so you've got that the Ascended Masters number there. This is almost like a completion. This is a, I'm feeling that you've really pushed through some inner work, inner issues that you've had going on that have kind of kept you stuck, and you've really been pushing through. It's almost like you put yourself into isolation for a while so that you could actually give yourself the time, the space to work through this, because in your opposing position, in your obstacles, as it were, you've got community. So it's almost like that you're a crowd, even though you love them, even though that you're very blessed to have them. You couldn't actually focus properly as to what you wanted to do. There was a lot of opinions going on that was clouding you being able to tune into yourself. Your environment, the position of the environment is very much you're deciding to walk away from something. Whatever you needed to focus on, whatever you needed to get clarity over, And, you know, this is a victory for you. This breakthrough, this insight, this clarity, this aha moment is really, you know, taking that time with yourself, working through this issue, this problem, this, maybe it's maybe it's work related, maybe it's relationship related, but you needed to get away from the crowd, as it were, to be able to come to that clarity. And that clarity has actually given you the insight that it's time to walk away from whatever the situation that was. But you're doing it with love, you're doing it with gratitude, you're moving forward with the light of spirit on your side. You've collected the gems of wisdom from whatever this situation or challenge was. And you're choosing to walk away, you're choosing to be who you know you are rather than what everybody else wants you to be. And it's bringing in that balance for you. You know this is what you need to do to bring that balance into yourself, to have that inner connection, that inner harmony, that flow, so that you can actually get your life to a place and a space where you are able to express yourself freely without constriction, where you won't feel judged. And again, if you look at the numerology, you've got 4 and 8. That's leading to 12. So we've got 11 and 12 coming up here. In the outcome position, you've got Lady Luck on your side. You are stepping into your spirituality in a much bigger way, in a much more visible way. You are gaining independence, you are gaining strength, you are gaining confidence in who you are, what you want to be, where you want to be going. And because of that, you are being blessed. I see blessings. You've got the black cat here. You're in a purple dress, and that's always kind of for me, that's spirituality. You're gaining in momentum. So whatever it is you wanted to achieve, whatever you needed to achieve from your life, from taking that time in isolation, almost in the hermit mode, to getting that clarity as to where you want to go, and attaining that balance. That balance is what's going to propel you. That balance is what's going to bring in those desires, those wishes, those dreams, so that you can actually build yourself, build your dream, build your desire. You've certainly got Lady Luck on your side. Your external environment is you've got the goddess of the moon. So there's going to be illumination on areas that were otherwise closed to you, on insights that you were just too far out of reach, or they were too in the shadows for you to be able to see them. You are going to be able to see them. You are going to be able to start exploring those areas now and see those hidden aspects that's pertaining to this situation, this energy of victory for yourself. You are going to get even more clarity. You're going to have even more insights. There's going to be an illumination of those aspects that were stuck in the dark, that were hidden from you. And I'm not feeling that they were hidden in any kind of malicious way. I'm feeling they were hidden because of where your energies were at, because of what you need to do, because you needed to bring in that balance. You needed to have that confidence in yourself. And now that you're gaining that, you will gain the insight into those aspects that have thus far been hidden to you. On your inner world, your inner world is absolutely beautiful. You've got that 7th chakra and Archangel Uriel, and that illumination of your crown chakra, but my eyes are being drawn to the book here, and obviously the book of the Akashic Records. So you're actually starting to gain information as to your soul purpose, why you're here, okay, and what you're specifically here to do, what you're here to specifically bring into the world. Now we're going to get some clarifiers for this. May we have some clarifiers for the victory card, please? May we have a clarifier for the victory card, please? Lovely. Okay, so again, you've got celebration, you've got victory, and you've got nurturing. So this is something you've been working towards. I feel this is a situation where you've been taking a greater interest. You've been paying more attention to your self-care, your self-nurturing, and it's actually paid off. You get to celebrate because it's giving you the breakthroughs that you actually needed to be able to move forward. Absolutely beautiful. It's bringing in, I'm being drawn to the fact you've got 3 female figures here. So you're really bringing in, or starting to bring in, or can feel that you're about to bring in that alignment with the divine feminine. You're going to start bringing in that goddess energy, the goddess of who you are. Right, community strength. Is there another one for community? Ah, right, okay. No, that's the only one that Spirit wants to give us. Okay, so what I'm actually getting from this with the community card, because usually the community is really a supportive card. But obviously being in the obstacle position, I was kind of like, what's going on here? But what Spirit's actually telling me with this mountain strength clarifying card is that you needed to pull away. You have a tendency, and it's a typical empath trait, to overextend, overgive. And although you have a very loving, very nurturing community, and they do strive to support, because of where you are at in your journey, you would be in more of a supportive role than actually receiving. So and that's a great quality, but that is why you needed to take that time out, that reflection. So that's great. That's lovely, and it's something to be aware of in the future within your community, within your support network. Be open to allow yourself to receive. Okay, it's okay being the mountain. It's okay being unsociable, and it's okay to be unshakable. But actually, you need to have that reciprocal energy. You need to allow yourself to receive, otherwise you become drained. Okay, we have those two. Lovely, thank you, Spirit. Okay. So yeah, you're walking away. You've gone through a transformation. You've gone through a rebirth, and you're wanting. I'm being drawn to the rabbit energy. Okay, you were feeling stifled. Whatever the situation was, whatever you needed to get clarity over, was because you felt stifled. Was because you felt you weren't be able to talk your truth. So being drawn to the eggs here, okay, on the throat chakra. And this walking away will actually allow you to do that. You've got in the background there the wisdoms. You've got a little bit of the owl there. So the wisdoms from all the trials and tribulations of your life so far are going to start coming forward, and you're going to actually start to be able to communicate and help others with that. You are divinely guided. We've got that beautiful sacred geometry there. We've got the butterfly, which is obviously transformation, but the rabbit is about multiplying. The rabbit is about having that confidence to be yourself, to run wild, to run free, to not have a care in the world and just enjoy life. And you've got that fire, you've got that passion. It's almost like that you felt that the fire was being stubbed out. You felt that the passion was dying within you, and freeing yourself up from, whether this is a relationship or a situation or a work position, freeing yourself up, walking away from it with love, with gratitude. You are allowing these other energies, you are allowing yourself to become your true authentic self. And with that, it's bringing back that passion, it's bringing back that fire that burns in your belly, that has been stifled for so long. May we have some clarifiers? Yep, lovely. Okay, nice. Now, I don't ever read in the reverse. I only ever read in the upright. If you see me turn the cards right, the angel of balance. So stepping into that balanced energy. What will help you on your way, what will actually, you will start to see is you're going to take yourself deeper. You're going to remove even more layers of that onion, and you're going to actually see what's been hidden and what you've hidden from yourself for so long with the iceberg submerged. Because what we see on the surface, there is much, much more submerged. So there is much more for you to uncover, but it's going to be a joyous time. It's going to be a harmonic time. It's not going to be like the hard struggle that you've experienced thus far, having to fight for every minute to meditate, or having to negotiate for time out. It's actually, you're just going to take it. You're not going to second guess it. You're not going to feel guilty for it. You're just going to take the time that you need to do the work that you want to do, to discover and uncover who you are. And that is going to bring back, you've got ceremonies. So it's going to bring back, so that's going to bring back old alchemies that are within you. Okay, we've got the snake here. Now the snake again is transformative. Snake is also very healing. They have a bad rap, but the snake and the energy of the snake is fantastic. They shed their skin. They just leave it behind as they're walking forward, and they don't look back. You've got crystals there in the crystal grids. There's so much in here. There's so much for you. It's a case of just tuning into you and being drawn to a little moon here and this male face. Okay. Feeling that. There's a guide that's wanting to come forward, of a masculine energy, and they are of an indigenous race. And they're wanting to work with you. They're wanting to come forward. So be open to that. Don't force it, but please, just be open to that. That your guides may even be changing with this transformation. You will be also gaining new guides. So, Spirit, please give me clarification on the moon, please. Lovely. And is there another for the moon, please? Is there another for the moon, please? Is there another for the moon, please? That's all you want? Okay. Thank you. Right, you couldn't credit it. I mean, you've got, as I said, those aspects of yourself, the knowledge that has been up until now unavailable to you, it's been obscured from you, is actually going to be illuminated. And the clarifier we've got for that is they were just clarifying what I'd already said, that veil of obscurity will be dropping. The light will be shown on those areas. And with that, you will get more insight. You will get even more clarity. You will start to see the path in which you are supposed to be walking and which you want to walk. Because remember, we always have free will. So the choices are always ours. but you will be able to see that pathway. If you can't now, then you will in the month of July. They will become available to you. Okay. Okay, we've got the vigilance. Any others? Any others, Spirit, please? Well, okay, well, we've got 3 with that. Okay. All right. Okay. So, interesting. Interesting. So, although you're coming into that, right. Okay, I see that. Okay, so this whole process has brought you into that energy of being more confident, being more vocal, being able to speak your truth. And you're going to have some luck on your side this month. Okay, I feel like it's monetary luck. That's very much what I'm feeling, and I'm getting that it's good karma that's being paid back to you. Okay, that luck is a gift. It's a blessing from Spirit to congratulate you, to say, well done, you've worked hard, you deserve this, here's a gift to help you along your way. What they're also saying is, please accept that with open arms. Allow yourself to accept that gift. They don't want you, what I'm actually getting from this card is, if you look at her face, there is a little bit of hardness. You know, she's gone through some tough times. And what Spirit is saying is, here's your blessing, take it, enjoy it, okay? But please keep yourself vulnerable whilst being vigilant. So it's a kind of, it is one of those double-edged sword cards, okay? So they don't want you to, because of your hard times, to close yourself off. They want you to stay vulnerable. They want you to be able to see the beauty in people, to have an open heart and open arms and accept people into your environment with love. But they want you to stay vigilant of any red flags as well, because you are going to have that gift. You are, because of the transformation you've gone through, you are going to look more desirable. You're going to look more beautiful. You'll be giving off that energy of assertiveness, of confidence, and that is very sexy energy. And so it can attract at times the wrong type of people. So what they want you to do, they want you to enjoy it. They want you to rejoice in it. They want you to stay open-hearted, but they also want you to remain vigilant for red flags and trust yourself. As soon as you feel or see a red flag, then just cut it dead, cut it short, cut them out, because you're going places, and you need people that are on your side. You need people that are going to support you. You need people that are going to champion you and hold a light to you, not to put you on a pedestal, to make you bigger than what you are, but to actually genuinely enjoy and embrace your wins with you. Okay, yeah. Look, and again, they are affirming in that heart space. You've got that second chakra, seventh chakra, that's really, really opening up. You're getting inspiration, you're getting information, you're getting downloads, you're getting key codes and unlocking aspects of yourself that you knew were there, but you haven't been able to access until now. I want to say, make sure that you go out in nature, connect with nature, bring in that fairy magic, see the magic, see the faces within the trunks of the trees, see the spirits that are there for you in the plants and in the animals, and keep that heart open, keep yourself connected through the heart chakra to divine, to your higher self, to God. Whatever your belief systems are, can keep yourself connected, and you will be bringing in greater abundancy, greater knowledge. Okay, beautiful, beautiful reading, lovely. I'm just going to pull you, oops, there we go. Are there any others? Spirit, are there any other crystals that you recommend for the month of July? Any other crystals? Whoops. 2. Those 2. Right, okay. Lovely. Okay, so the first crystal that came out was was the emerald crystal, ceremonies and celebrations, and we've got both of those cards that came out. It's a time of important life passages, which we had that rebirth there as well. So beautiful. So we've got celebration, we've got rebirth, so they're reaffirming. Okay, so it's a time of important life passages as weddings, birthdays, graduations and anniversaries. Okay, but I'm not, they may be, but I'm not actually feeling that. I'm feeling this is more of a celebration of the hard work and effort that you've put in and the transformation that you're going through. That's not to say that there won't be some, we're in June, so it's wedding season, it's graduation season, so there's a lot going on. So, and what they're actually saying, whether this is you or whether there are actual celebrations going on, enjoy them to the maximum. Okay, the other one is moonstone, so you're having heightened intuition, which is what we said, that again, that passage. And with Archangel Uriel on the 7th chakra, okay, be extra aware of your inner knowings and trust it. Okay, and trust it. That is a very key point. Don't second guess yourself. And the last one is sapphire. Easy does it. Your health, happiness and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. And again, that goes back to what we were saying, that you've worked really hard. It's time to just kind of take the chill pill, to keep taking the steps forward, but not to have, you won't be having that same drive, that same anxiety almost, of needing to push, okay, needing to get yourself from a space that just felt so constrictive to a place where you've got that inner balance. Okay, right, so I hope that has been of help to you. If you've enjoyed this reading and you've not done so already, please subscribe, please subscribe, please press the like button and the notification bell so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Blessings to you all. Hello pile 2s, blessings to you all. All right, let's see what we have in store. Okay, so the energies that Spirit wants you to look at in the month of July is to do with a legal matter. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm also feeling justice off of this card at the moment. So let's just see what the other cards have in store for us. Okay, Spirit, we have the cards for my pile 2s, please. Please show the cards for piles 2s. Hey. Too many. Okay, what else do we have for piles 2, please? Right, so Which way would you like them taken? That one, outer world. Okay, and inner world. Oh, nice. Okay, right, okay. Okay, so I can see whatever this is pertaining to, whatever this energy is about, it's actually bringing, it's going to be bringing you some balance. It's going to give you some inner peace and tranquility. It's going to bring balance for you. Okay. And you're going to get to speak your truth. This is divinely, I'm really feeling here that spirit is intervened here. Whatever this situation is, whether it's a contract for a house, or it's a relationship issue, or it's a new job, whatever this contract is about, it's going to go in your favor, but you do need some patience. Okay, you've had some patience here. You've had some patience. You've been waiting for this outcome for a long time, and it's going to be a very positive outcome. And that's spirit on your side. I can tell you that for now, that is spirit, that they've stepped in. That is good karma coming to you. Let's get some clarifiers for these, please. Okay. Okay, so you've got sanctuary. So this could be about a home. This could be wanting to buy a home, or you've needed to sell a home, or you're needing to rent a home, and you've been waiting for the paperwork to come through. Definitely, I'm feeling more of a home energy going on here. So whether you've been in separation and you needed to sell the matrimonial home, but there's something definitely to do with home, and you're looking for the ability to find a space and a place now. Have some more clarifiers, please. Yeah. Okay, the energy that I'm getting that this situation has caused is it's been up in the air and it's been up in the air, and it's caused you a lot of anxiety. I'm actually feeling it in my stomach. My stomach's churning, and it's not mine. Could you please take that off? Thank you. And the heart space and the throat chakra. So it's really, it really kind of, it's stumped you there for a good while. It's kind of left you almost like in the hangman position, where you haven't felt able to move forward. You haven't felt like you've had a space or a place to pursue the things that you really want to do, which is why you wanted this cleared. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Clarify for patience, please. Clarify for patience, please, Spirit. Any more? How would you like me to receive? Clarify music, please. Some more clarifiers. Lovely, thank you. Okay. Now for the fifth chakra, please. It's looking like a really good reading. It's a beautiful reading. You are going to get that peace and serenity that you've been seeking, that you've long been awaiting for. Absolutely. Okay, lovely. Thank you. And not only has this situation, very often when we have difficult situations like this, when it's been hanging in the air and it's caused a lot of frustration and a lot of anxiety, it's allowed us to really kind of look at other aspects in our life. And by doing that, we start inadvertently turning over stones within our own psyche, and almost kind of spring cleaning, which allows us to kind of clean out the new in preparation, clean out the old in preparation for the new. Which is what I'm really getting a feeling that is gone on here. So although it's been a difficult situation, it's been a blessing in lots of ways. But I feel Spirit got involved because it kind of just went on. Oh, that's far too many. It's those two you want. Thank you. It just, Spirit got involved because it just went on too long. It's, you know, they called time out on it, basically, and said enough's enough, let's sort this. Yeah, because you've even got activation there, and you're really coming into your ability to communicate. Beautiful, fantastic. Because we've had the throat chakra somewhere as well, didn't we? Yeah, we had that there. Lovely. I knew I could see that. Right, beautiful. So basically, you've had this situation on the go. It's been a long-standing problem. Whether it be work, but it's to do with a legal matter, whether it's a contract, a house contract. I feel it's very much home, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's what the cards are giving me. It's very much has to do with you feeling like you have emotional justice. Okay, it's very much like that it's not only is it gonna kind of give you a place and a space, but you're going to feel that you have the justice that you were seeking. So that won't resonate with everybody. If it does, well and good. If it doesn't, obviously just leave what doesn't resonate with you. This is a general reading, so not everything will always resonate 100%. And please do not make it fit. It's either for you or it isn't for you. As I said, it really feels home, like you've got the cave, you've got sanctuary, and it feels that this is what's been lacking. You've not been, my eyes are being drawn again, very connected to Spirit, but you've not had a space in which to be able to practice, to connect without being interrupted, or without feeling guilty, or now it's really strange because I want to say without having a sensation of being spied on. So again, that could be just for one person or a few people. It may not be for everybody, but that's really what's coming forward. Without being spied on. That's a very weird, strange thing to say, but I'm going to give it because that's what I'm getting. Okay? So, but what this is actually going to do is you will have that space. You will have, and you need that stillness. This is coming in. I really see this coming in for you. Okay? But you do need to put your best foot forward. You do need to actually take the actions needed to make this happen. Spirit cannot, you have to set the intentions positively to be able to create the energy so that the universe can go, yeah, that's what she wants. Okay, we can align this now. She's made a decision. So, or he's made a decision. So that's what you need to do. The opposition that you're having at the moment, which is interesting, the obstruction, is you're too much. Right. Right. I love this. Okay, because what's actually going on at the moment is Spirit are wanting you to know that it's all well and good being spiritually connected and asking for the answers from them, but at the end of the day, you live on the physical realm. You live in the 3D reality. And yes, okay, the 5D reality is the most sublime place to be. But if you want to create and attain things within the 3D world and situations within the 3D world, then there are at times when you need to have to come back to the 3D world and make physical, logical decisions, okay? Because you have got here, and to get the crown chakra as the obstacle is telling me that you're living too much up in the clouds, you're living too much up in spirit. And you know, I understand that, because you know, being in that 5D energy and above is just absolutely phenomenal. It's just such a heart-warming place to be. But we do have to deal with real issues in the 3D. And you know, if you're wanting to have that peace, if you're wanting to have that home, that space, then you're going to have to deal with issues on the 3D realm. So what they're actually saying is you just need to release yourself. You need to make a decision. You've been told, you've gained the information, you've been shown within the spiritual realm, and now you have to come back down to earth and just implement it. If you've got the release, you've got the autumn equinox here, and it's the releasing. You've got to clear out from the 3D realm. You've got to clear out what no longer functions for you. And will that make you feel a little bit of solitude? Will that are you feeling lonely because of that at the moment? Yeah, you probably are. But you know, you've always got your spiritual guides with you. And the reality is once you move through that, you will not feel that loneliness again. You will not feel that. Once you've moved through that, you will not feel the loneliness in the same way, because you will not have attachment to that heavy energy. You would have got rid of it. You would have made the decisions and moved forward from them. So that heaviness will not exist anymore. You've got patience, and as I said, that's actually told me that you're still needing to be patient. This is a big problem, and I think this is why you keep just going up to the higher realms to kind of lose yourself. But the problem with that is it's not allowing you to deal with what needs to be done, and this could be taking longer than it needs to, because you're not actually making those decisions. You're not stepping into your power and saying, I need this, these are my expectations. I have waited long enough. Because you do have the strength. With that patience, you've also got that strength card. Okay? So you do have the strength. You do have that durability to ride this out. And you've also got that. You've also got the ancestral energies with you. The ancestors are with you. They're helping you heal. They're helping you move on. But you do need to come down to this physical world and actually make those decisions. And a lot of that toing and throwing, that backwards and forwards, that second guessing, and that kind of shying away from actually speaking your truths and actually taking the actions that are needed, is because your third chakra, your solar plexus, okay, and the solar plexus is all about the I am. It's all about the confidence, okay? So you may, whatever this situation was, it's knocked your confidence a little bit, and that's okay. You just need to, have had that solitude and to done that releasing and to receive that healing, because deep down at soul level, you are a strong person. You are very well connected. So just give yourself the time, the space. Open up that heart. I'm being drawn to that heart space here, that which is interesting. So they want you to really kind of bring in the energies of Samuel. Let him help you heal and rebalance that solar plexus so that you regain the confidence. And they're clarifying that, you know, you need to take time for you, okay? In the physical realm. I want to say in the physical realm. I feel like you're taking time for you in the spiritual realm, but not in the physical realm. So listen to music, dance, laugh, be joyful, and allow your old passions to re-emerge. Okay, you've got the dragonfly here, which is transformation, but dragonfly is playful, it's colourful, and I don't think you've played or been colourful for some time. So bring those in, and they will all help with your confidence. They will all absolutely help with your confidence. The outcome is you are getting movement, you are getting activation. Okay, you've got the wind card, you have got the second chakra, which is the, you've got that sacral chakra. So you're bringing in that energy, you're doing the healing on those base chakras. Now I want to say this is kind of childhood trauma. There have been issues that have came up in the now that basically got its roots, okay, in the past, and this is what you need to let go of. This is what needs to be shifted. This is what needs to be pushed through and blown away, okay? And I feel like the new moon, full moon that we've just had and just going into is going to actually help with that. You're going to bring in greater strength from those energies. What am I feeling with this? Sorry, just bear with me. Spirit's trying to give me something, but I can't grab hold of it at the moment. Right, okay, excuse the language, but what I'm getting from Spirit is you wouldn't have taken this shit when you were in your teens, so why take it now? And I got that from the eagle. The eagle was very much kind of bringing in that fierce energy for me, and I was kind of like, whoa, okay, because eagles are just such beautiful creatures that I never normally kind of equate them to that, but they do, that, you know, they're hunters. And that's the energy you need to get back to. You've played the hunted for long enough, is what they're telling me. Your external world, like this card came out with pile 1 as well, you're going to start to uncover. You're actually realizing that what's on the surface is very little, and that there's much more to be uncovered of yourself. And you've got the lotus flower and the unfoldment, so you are going to be doing the work. And as you unfold yourself, and you've also got the sun, I want to say get out in the sun. I want to say allow those energies, because they will actually help you. The sun is got, if you can see there in the card, it's a beautiful nurturing hand under the sun. It's like a gift to you to help you unfold, to help you realize yourself, to help you step into your authentic energy so that you can blossom and so that you can start to speak your truth. Because there has been, and I can feel, a lot of constriction on that throat chakra. There is a lot of words unsaid, a lot of sadness that's been dampened down, that could have even been, you know, poo-pooed by another person. That's coming through. Again, that may only resonate with a few of you, but it's almost like somebody's been chipping at you and your confidence. And that's all to change. That goes back to when I said with that card, I think the two are connected, those messages, is, you know, you become the hunter again. You wouldn't have taken the shit when you were younger. Become the hunter, not be the hunted. And I feel like your confidence that we had over here with the third chakra, that confidence has been chipped away. Your ability to speak your truth has been chipped away. It's almost like you've been belittled. And that is not in anybody's book. If somebody doesn't agree with you, fine, they don't have to agree with you. If somebody doesn't have the same beliefs as you, fine, they don't have the same beliefs as you. You can't force somebody to be something they're not. But in the same vein, they cannot force you to shut down just because it doesn't function for them. This is your life. This is your free will. This is your way of expressing yourself. Sorry, I got a bit passionate there, but it really came in very, very strongly there. Okay, and that will give you, again, we've got 22 as an ascended master's number. This is a builder's number. Okay, this is about you gaining that inner balance, you becoming the person you are supposed to be, you actually being the person that you want to be and were born to be. Okay, because you can shapeshift, you can transform yourself. There are no limits. The only limits that you will experience in this physical life are the limits that you impose upon yourself and you allow others to impose upon you. Okay, and I say that because even in this you've got that vigilance card. So there is somebody in your circle, whether that be family, whether that be friends, whether that be work, there is somebody that doesn't want you to shine. Okay, they don't want you to step out of line or to be the person that you were supposed to be. They're trying to hold you back. I'm really feeling they're trying to hold you back. Now, obviously, you have free will, and if you choose that that's the path that you want to take, then nobody can stop you. But Spirit is saying, you know, open your eyes to it a little bit. Open your eyes to it and be aware that it's actually there. So overall, a really good reading, a beautiful reading. I hope that gives you guidance. Now we're just going to pull. You want that one? Okay, sorry. I just got told off for going to put the card back because I wasn't concentrating. Right, okay, so then we're just going to pull some crystal cards for you. If you've liked this video, then please press the like button. The more likes it gets, the more distribution and in front of people it gets, so it helps others as well. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification bell and you will get an alert when I post up another video. Okay, so are there any more? Do we have any more crystals for pile 2, please? Right, okay, lovely, thank you. Right, okay, so yeah, it's oh wow, okay. Now we had Emerald come out, so ceremonies and celebrations. We are in the month of June, so it's not a surprise because obviously it's a time of weddings and birthdays, graduations, that kind of thing. So get out and enjoy those. But also remember to celebrate yourself, celebrate the work that you've actually put in, celebrate the journey that you've been on and how far you've come. Make sure that you allow yourself to rejoice, because as I said, you've got somebody chipping away at you and you do need to build up that confidence. And one really good way of building up confidence is to celebrate your wins, your steps forward. It doesn't matter how small they are. To make sure that you celebrate them and enjoy them. The other card that we've got is the Aquamarine, Divine Life Purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So don't second guess yourself. The messages and the nudges and the aha moments, inspiration in those quiet moments during your day, those little daydreams that you have, they are correct for you. And it's very important to remember that, because when we're on a spiritual journey, it very often doesn't make any sense whatsoever to somebody that is not spiritually awoken. And family, friends, partners can look at you as though you're some kind of crazy person. Trust your inner compass. Okay, I hope that's been of help. Love and light to you all. God bless. Okay, pile threes. Oh, lovely. Ooh, possibly romance. Let's have a little look. Okay, now it's not always romance. It could be friendship coming in. But there's definitely a man coming onto the scene that is attentive, is observant, is helpful. So we will pull the rest of the cards and see what's actually happening here for you. Thank you, Spirit. May I have cards for my pile threes, please? You give me the cards I need for pile three, please. And that one. Okay. Put those round the right way. Let's just pick those up off the table and put these down properly. Okay. One more, please, Spirit. They're jumping, but they're not that one. Oh, okay. There we have. There, thank you, Spirit. I never read I only ever read in the upright. For anybody who's wondering why I turned the card around. Beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I do feel right. I'm feeling two energies here. What I'm feeling is, one, there is the possibility of new love coming here, and two, well, actually there's three options. We'll do the clarifying, but what I'm feeling is possibility of new love, actually taking time for self-love, and the third is a combination of both, okay? Because we all know when we actually start taking care of ourselves, when we actually start valuing ourselves, that's when we attract others. So let's just pull the rest of the cards and see what we've got here. Have another clarifier for the daughter value, please. That's too many. How would you like me to receive with that? Okay. Do you want me to take those? No. Okay, thank you. Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. Oh, we've got some nice cards, and yes, there is some for some of you, not all of you, because obviously this is collective reading, but so you only ever take what resonates and leave the rest behind. How would you like to receive? That one definitely for there. How would you like to receive? Okay. Thank you. Would you take those? No. only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because these are collective readings. But for some of you, there is definitely a romance on the horizon in July. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Lovely. All right, may we have 2 clarifiers for the thinking man, please? Those 2, right. Oh, wow, those 2 came out together for the last set as well. Okay, for our pals too, on a different card, but they came out together. So the energies are very unified, I've noticed the last few months, for all the signs. And even when you're doing picker cards, they're very, very unified. They're themes. So which ones would you want? Thank you. Lovely. Okay. Now vigilance has come out on all 3. Okay, so right, okay, I have a theory on this. Those actual 2 cards came out as well, and it's not because I'm not shuffling, because as you can clearly see, I'm shuffling. Okay, so it is definitely the type of energies that are coming out and are actually with us at the moment. Okay. So the theory I have with the energies at the moment, especially with what's going on with empaths, is obviously I deal. If there's men watching this, absolutely fine. I apologise, but I actually specialise in helping women, guiding women, and the energies are very much bringing and getting us to step into that divine feminine energy, to own our femininity whilst regaining our strength, regaining our force, regaining our confidence, our ability to actually lead and to speak our truths. Okay, and so we're coming into greater balance. So we're actually bringing those aspects that are divine masculine energies, and we're actually bringing that into the divine feminine. So we're embracing for once the true divine feminine energy, and of course that is having its duality play out as well. So I'm not surprised that the vigilance is here, because as we grow, as we develop, as we step into that power, it's a very alluring, it's very sexy, it's very energy, okay, as you really step into that. And so that will attract people that want some of it, and that's what you need to be vigilant of. You want to build and gain new tribes, new friendships, new romances that are balanced, that give and take, the same as you give and take. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because as empaths, as women, we very often overextend our energy, we give, and it's only when we are completely depleted that our eyes are open to the fact that actually that we've not actually received anything. And it's not just that we've not received anything, nobody's actually given back. Nobody's come midway to meet us. Okay, and when you're in relationships, whether that be family, whether that be partners, whether that be work relationships, there has to be that give and take. There has to be that 50-50, that reciprocal energy for things to run smoothly. So we do have the man holding the heart, okay, and this is a new energy coming in. For some of you, it may be an old energy, but I want to say with the old energy, be careful, okay? I'm not getting a very trusting vibe from the motives of old energy. Now, if it's a friend, an old friend that's coming in, then it may be that it's somebody that you've known but never really got to know. Does that make, I hope that makes sense. Then in which case, you know, be open to that. But if this is an ex coming back, obviously you've got free will, but I would certainly be vigilant. I would certainly be vigilant, because I get the feeling you've been on a journey of a long walk, and you have that instinct. You can use that instinct, you know, tune in and trust. So whoever comes back into your life, and I'm feeling there will be new and old, okay? So when they're in your company, when they're in your energetic field, take a breath, tune into yourself, and trust what you get, is basically what I'm saying, okay? Their perspective will be different from yours. Excuse me while I take a drink. Their perspective will be different from yours. Absolutely, everybody's perspective. We all have different perspectives depending on where we are in our journey and what our belief systems are. This guy on the whole, if it's a new person or an old friend that you're just starting to get to know, I'm feeling that it has potential. Their intentions are good. But I also want to say, with this perspective card, is don't run. Okay, you may have been on your own for some time and you think, oh, thank God for that, you know, the drought's over. But what I want to actually say is build a firm foundation. Take the time to talk. Take the time to really understand one another at a deeper level. Understand their perspectives, understand the way they come at situations, the way they view different ideas, what their belief systems are, and weigh up whether they actually are conducive or balanced with yours, okay? Obstacles that you've got, okay? The obstacles you've got is you're in a position at the moment where you don't feel you have the money to be able to go out and about and to even start a new relationship. Again, whether that be love, friendship, things have been tight, but it's a perspective. Okay, it's a perspective. The more you worry and the more you think things are tight and the more you pull your belt in, that's the energy that you're actually putting out there. So don't focus. I'm not saying that it's not a reality for you at this time, but it's not always going to be your reality. But you will prolong the reality if that's all you focus on. Okay, so again, it's take that, what I was saying there, take a breath. Be in that stillness, allow yourself to dream. I mean, I always see this picture, it's such a dreamy picture. I just think of, it just takes me back to childhood, and I think of dreamy summer afternoons down by the lake with our boats. And it is rose-coloured glasses, I'm going to be honest, because I'm British, so there weren't that many hot summer days that were dreamy down by the lake. But it's what I remember. It's what I've chosen to remember. Again, that perspective. Just allow yourself to be in an energy of gratitude, of peace, of knowing that there's better to come. Okay? It's that, you know, you've also got the new moon here, and I'm feeling that the past full moon and new moon stirred up some problems for you, stirred up some energies, some memories, some issues that have left you with a sense of lack, whether that be financial, whether that be emotional, but it really kind of pulled the rug from under your feet, as it were. But stay away from those thoughts. Stay away from focusing on those aspects and allow yourself to dream and dream big, okay? Because it is a perspective. You can let yourself out of that cage that you feel that you've been in. You can release yourself from commitments that don't function for you. You just have to allow yourself to be honest with yourself. And you can allow romance in. It doesn't always hurt. Okay? It doesn't always last forever, but it doesn't always hurt. So allow yourself to enjoy it. You've got 3-3, which is a master number. So you've got divine with you. You've got the ascended masters pushing you and saying, hey, come on, it's time to have some fun. It's time to open that heart. It's time to bring joy and happiness and just live your life. You came here. Yes, okay, we came here with a mission. Yes, okay, we came here to assist the planet. But we assist the planet so much more when we feel fulfilled ourselves, when we feel loved, when we feel full of love, when our hearts are wide open. And you've got that summer solstice, you've got that radiance, you're bringing in that sun, that very, very strong sun energy. Open your heart, allow the light in, drop the veil. Okay, because it's almost like a protective shell. That's what I'm feeling with this card for you. You've been hurt and you've put up the barriers, and it's time to drop them. Okay, not silly, not to be silly, not to just allow any Tom, Dick and Harry into your energetic space and into your heart. Have some discernment here, but it's time to drop that veil. It's time to allow people in, and because you have so much to give, and there is someone out there that is willing to give you as much as you give. They are willing to mirror you. They are willing to embrace the crazy in you. I don't know where that came out. That maybe that applies to one or some, but that's spirit, the crazy in you. There's like a wild horse that's been waiting to be released. But they'll match it. They may not always understand it, and they may kind of look at you from kind of one eye, thinking, what on earth are they up to now? But they will match it. They will love it. Allow yourself to be yourself. You've got ancestors that are coming in here. They're assisting you. They want to speak through you. They want you to heal this situation. They want you to heal the past. I'm feeling, what am I feeling here? Sorry, I'm stumbling here because I'm trying to grab hold of some information. Right, okay. They're wanting you, okay, well, they're actually telling me it's not just your karmic cycle that you're actually trying to break here. If that doesn't make any sense to you, then it's not yours to take. But what I'm actually being given, it's not, it's like a repetitive play out, replay through generations of your family, which you have done up until now. It's almost like you're the this generation, as it were. I hope that makes sense. But this is something you can look back through your family history, and it's a situation that is played itself out time and time again. But you have the ability to break that. It's just a case of perspective, okay? It's about tuning into your instinct, not being a victim, allowing your heart to be opened, allowing the sun to illuminate and to pierce through those boundaries. Because, okay, you've been hurt, but they were lessons. Take the gems from those lessons and leave the rest of the crap behind. You don't need to carry it. It's heavy. Let it go. Don't bring it into a new relationship. Otherwise, the cycle will just, reiterate. It will just play over again. So the ancestors want you to know that, to bring in the healing. And we're going 1, 2, 3. This is going back at least 4 generations, okay? this circumstance, this issue around love and relationship has gone back 4 generations, and you're here to break it. You're here to break it for yourself. You've got 22, another ascending master's number. You're here to break it for yourself. You're here to break it for your family. Is that a hard, tough road to have actually taken? Yes, it is. But you took it on. You've got the strength. You knew you could do it. Does it feel hard? Yes, it does. But you can do it. So I'll take the time to reflect. See the repeating patterns. Look at the behavior. Look at the reactions within those repeating patterns and change them. You know, we all say, oh, we want our lives to be different, but we keep doing the same damn things. And what Spirit is actually saying here is, look, take the time to do the reflection, to see the patterns, to really be honest and truthful with yourself about your reactions, and change them so you get different results. Luckily, the man that is actually on the horizon, or is just made its way to you, is actually a very learned man, and he's a very connected man. So you can't really go wrong. As long as you're honest, as long as you're authentic, as long as you actually are able to vocalize what's going on and share, you know, that you have, but that takes a certain amount of vulnerability, okay, which is what you need to bring into your inner world. What's actually going on with you, he will have that deeper understanding. He will be able to wait for you if this is a romantic relationship, and wait for you if it's not. But definitely, you know, if this is a romance, he will wait. And, you know, bring in, listen to music, bring in, I want to say for this, it's another, I can't remember, I think it was Pile 2 that had music as well. Theirs was to dance and sing and be joyful. What I'm feeling here, for you within this card, is that both of you can heal just by listening to music, just by sitting in each other's energy and listen to music, listen to the lyrics, and cry together. I don't know whether this person that's actually coming in is gone through their own kind of dark night of the soul as well, so that you will be actually healing together. Because what I'm being drawn to here are the 2 doves, okay? And I'm really getting a message very, very strongly to listen to the lyrics of the music. So it's almost kind of like chill out music, if it were. But obviously don't stay in energies of, oh, woe me. Use music, use the lyrics to cry, to release, to let go of, not to cry and stay there, okay? And this will, I want to say, this is going to give you a really, the strength card. Yes, you are a strong person. You are a strong soul. You have many past lifetimes that you've been able to build up fortitude for this lifetime. But I'm getting strong. You're building by doing this, by taking the time, by having those conversations, by getting to know each other slowly before you kind of jump into the sack, because you are hot for each other, okay? Those of you that are in romance, by taking the time, you're actually going to be able to build solid foundations from which you both grow together, okay? What's your external world, what's happening in your external world at the moment is, you've got the action card, okay? So you do need to take some action. You're being a bit slow on the uptake here, and I think that's probably because you put those walls up, okay? Somebody's been giving you somebody's been giving you the eye. Somebody's been making moves, but you've been completely blanking them. You've been ignoring them, okay? And just open yourself up to that, all right? Just open yourself up to that, because you are going to be able to, you've got the cave sanctuary as well, to together. Oh, isn't that interesting? Right, okay, so this time round on this card, what I'm actually seeing is that hand is there, not as a painting, but as a second person within that cave. So together you can start to build inner sanctuary. You can start to actually build something of strength, okay? And you will blossom together. You will have that blossoming together. Your relationship will blossom. It will grow. You will nurture it within that sacred space. Your inner world is open yourself, open your doors. Now this is open the door to spirit, and yeah, okay, we all need to kind of increase our connection, strengthen our connection to spirit, but I really just feel this is open the door to love. Okay, I'm getting that very, very strongly here. Open the door to love. Okay, allow that vulnerability in. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Just kick that door open. Just kick it. I want to say, Spirit is showing me somebody with boots and just whipping that door open and going, you know what? Enough. Enough. Stop trying to control the situation. Stop trying to control the possibility of pain. You cannot, and it should not be something to control. Some relationships are with us for a short period. They give us joy, they give us insights, they teach us or help us. Okay, sometimes that can be through the pain. It doesn't always have to be. Very much the pain comes from us not being able to let go when something's ended. And I'm going to repeat that again because it's very important. Many people forget that. Very often the pain from relationships comes because the inability to let go when it has ended. Okay, but we're all on a learning path, so that is not a judgment here, but just take note of it. Has the pain been caused because you should have walked away a long time ago and you've been living with somebody or in a relationship with somebody that actually it just doesn't function, and you keep trying and trying and trying, and you keep getting disappointed and disappointed and disappointed? It's you know, relationships, especially romantic relationships, love relationships, they shouldn't be hard work. They should flow. And all you're doing with that trying is just building the walls higher. So, and I'm just seeing, I'm sorry, I kind of spirit jumped in there. So I'm just seeing that door being kicked open, and you do need to drop that veil. You need to drop those boundaries. You need to take yourself out of that protective cage. I mean, if you can see in here, you've locked your heart in a cage, locked in a wardrobe. I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay, relationships hurt, but they don't kill us. It can feel like it is. It can feel like our heart's being cut into a million pieces, but we don't actually die from it. So just get out of your own way is what I'm saying, and allow this to occur. Allow Spirit to bring this blessing to you, because this is just one of the blessings of many. One of the blessings of many, and this will actually put you on your path. But also, don't go into it blindly. Don't take everything that I've said and go, oh, well, Claire said I need to have this relationship, so I'm just going to abandon all common sense and all red flags and any intuition, and I'm going to go for it. No, use discernment. Only give to those that you energetically feel and who have physically demonstrated that they deserve it. Okay? I'm now going to pull some crystal cards for you just to finish up. If you've liked this reading and you have not done so already, then please hit the subscribe button, press the like button. That allows it to reach out to more people, to help more people and give them more guidance. And it's very, very much appreciated by myself. Oh, that's Far too many. Okay, but do we have any more crystals for my pile 3, please? One more. Lovely. Ooh. Right. Right, so the first crystal that came out was Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on your keeping a positive mindset. And that came over, I said that over here, didn't I? Stay away from the money worries. Stay away. Obviously they're there, that's fine. We're not denying they're there, but it doesn't help to put your energy there. That's a phrase where your focus, where your energy, I'll get the words out, where your focus goes, your energy flows. And basically, if you're worrying about money, all you do is you create more worries about money. Stay away from that. Allow yourself, breathe into the heart space. Allow yourself into a place of stillness and of imagination and of dreams and wonderment. You connect with that child self again. You know, kids don't worry about money, whether they have it in their pocket or they don't. They know that all their needs will be met. Okay, they're met by their parents, but they don't necessarily know that their parents are going to provide it for them. Their parents don't sit them down and say, I'm going to provide all your physical needs for you. No, it's an innate knowing, and that innate knowing comes from divine. They're still connected. They still have those memories, and that's what we need to remember as adults. So stay away from the worry. Focus on what you want to bring into your life, okay? And it's, you know, we've got stay strong in your faith, okay, a positive mindset, and then they've given you citrine. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Yes, absolutely. Just give them away. You don't need them. Right, I think this is pronounced apophyllite, okay? Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. And that goes back to this guy, okay? You don't have to be a lone wolf all your life. There is somebody out there waiting to come in, if they've not already come in. But you have to be willing. You have to open your heart to accept the assistance that they want to give you. So I hope that's been of help. Love to you all. And I shall see you over on the next video. Blessings to you all.